Today we are going to be looking at a special type of man in his natural habitat, that being his bachelor home. He begins his day waking up before his alarm clock, 'cause that's manly. Exactly 5:59. He's supposed to wake up at 6 o'clock. There he is, waking up and starting his day. Good morning, you beautiful chap. He goes into the bathroom, where he looks at himself in the mirror. I don't think I'm gonna shave today. I like my beard. And he decides not to brush his teeth, and not even to shower. He smells all right. Good enough. He continues onward into the kitchen, where he prepares his meal. His meals consist of 2 food groups, meat and cheese. Those are the 2 manliest of food groups, therefore all that is necessary. That looks tasty. He decides to use a spoon, but he neglects to close the door. Let's see him dig in. Mighty tasty. That cheese is quite excellent. Quite. What's this? He forgot to turn off the oven last night. The food is burnt, but that's okay. He continues on with his day, shutting the oven off and moving forward. Next, he decides to scratch himself, which is common in the men. Now he poops. Also common. Oh, but he forgot. The toilet paper is still attached to his bum. But that's okay. He'll get through that too. It is time to get dressed for the day. He puts on his pants 1 leg at a time, then his socks. You can't forget to change your shirt, now can you? He's looking very rugged. It's time to think. The day is perplexing. Oh, the man is late for work. He must hurry. He grabs a quick bite to eat, so he can eat it during his lunch break. And he scurries frantically, neglecting to make his bed, like a man always does. Oh, grabs his keys, and he's off. Several hours later, he will return home from work. And at work, he changes magically into flannel, because it's the manliest of all shirts. But when he gets home, it's time to go back to casual. He doesn't need to impress anyone. He's manly, and he knows it. Now it's time to scratch himself, because beards, they're itchy. But to conserve power, and therefore to conserve money, like a man always wants to do, he shuts off the heater and braves the winter. He's got a beard and a blanket made from last year's beard trimmings, fashioned by his woman to keep him warm. And again, beards, they're very itchy. But a manly staple in life, nothing is more important than being manly. Still scratching. Very itchy beards. Here is the man doing one of his prized pastimes, fixing things. Here he fixes a chair. It's right up there with scratching your beard. Or scratching your beard with tools, which is the ultimate. Oh, what's this? The man heard a noise. He must defend his house against anything, a threat, or a friend. He shoots down anything, including blimps, squirrels, small children. Way to go, chap. Way to go. Now he prepares himself a nice dinner, made of alligator meat, crescents, lightly burnt, but that's okay. He doesn't seem to mind. How manly is he? Now that would be some southern grits and some mashed potatoes. He just piles it all in one bowl. He doesn't matter if it mixes. It's better that way. More manly. After dinner, he decides to go back to the bathroom. And again, will not shave. Or brush. It's more manly that way. Is it time for bed? No, it's time for rocking out. Right before bed, he must go to his closet, aka the dryer, where he keeps all of his clothes, because that is the most manly way to keep them. He finds his pajamas, which are almost as manly as blue jeans. The most manly of clothing. Before he hits the sack, he decides that mouthwash would be pretty good. He may have to see his lady soon, so he has to smell somewhat decent. There you are, man. Mint up that mouth. Mint it up. With no regard to where he's spitting, he spits it all out and continues his rock session. Ah, yes. The man needs a midnight snack. He goes to the old Captain Crunch. Old Faithful, I would say. It's a staple in every man household. Or manhold. Now it's time to go back into your pajamas. Pants come off, and lay exactly where you got them in the morning. That way, you never lose anything. And you never have to get any other clothes. Now he puts on pajama pants and a new shirt for sleeping. And it's back to bed. But first, he scratches himself and prays. Praying is really manly, and it is something that every man should do. You pray to Jesus, God of the South, among other places, but the South. Now, it's time to de-pillow his bed that his girlfriend made for him, because no man ever makes his own bed. Ah, yes, it's time to kiss the picture of his woman. He loves her. Lights out. Good night, man. I salute you.
It's 110